The year is 1945. World War II, a conflict of unprecedented destruction, has finally ended. Millions lie dead, cities are in ruins, and the world is collectively reeling from the horrors it has witnessed. From the ashes of this devastation arises a profound desire for lasting peace. Global leaders determined to prevent another such catastrophe gather to forge a new path for humanity. This path leads to the creation of the United Nations and its most powerful body, the United Nations Security Council. The UNSC, tasked with maintaining international peace and security, is formally established in 1946. This council, composed of 15 member states, is granted the authority to investigate any situation threatening global peace. It can impose sanctions, authorize military action, and deploy peacekeeping forces to volatile regions. The 5 permanent members of the UNSC, the United States, the United Kingdom, France, Russia, and China, hold veto power, reflecting the geopolitical realities of the post-war world. The formation of the UNSC marks a pivotal moment in human history. Never before has a global body been entrusted with such immense responsibility to safeguard peace and prevent future conflicts. As the world begins to heal from the wounds of war, the UNSC stands as a beacon of hope, a symbol of international cooperation, and a testament to the collective yearning for a more peaceful and secure world. Before we continue, if you are enjoying this video, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive future updates. At its core, the UNSC is tasked with a monumental responsibility, maintaining international peace and security. This is not just a lofty ideal but a practical necessity in a world where conflicts can have far-reaching consequences. Its primary objectives are enshrined in the UN Charter, a document that serves as the cornerstone of international law and diplomacy. The Charter outlines the principles and guidelines that govern the actions of the UNSC, ensuring that its efforts are aligned with the broader goals of the United Nations. The UNSC's mandate is broad and multifaceted, encompassing a range of actions designed to prevent, manage, and resolve conflicts around the globe. This includes everything from diplomatic interventions to more direct actions, all aimed at maintaining stability and peace. One of its primary functions is to investigate any situation that has the potential to escalate into a threat to international peace. This proactive approach allows the UNSC to address issues before they spiral out of control, potentially saving countless lives. This involves gathering information, mediating disputes, and issuing recommendations to involved parties. The UNSC often works behind the scenes, using diplomacy and negotiation to diffuse tensions and foster understanding between conflicting parties. When conflicts erupt, the UNSC is empowered to take swift and decisive action. This can include calling emergency meetings, voting on resolutions, and coordinating international responses to crises. It can impose economic sanctions, arms embargoes, and other measures aimed at pressuring belligerent parties to cease hostilities and pursue a peaceful resolution. These tools are designed to apply pressure without resorting to violence, encouraging parties to come to the negotiating table. In situations where diplomacy fails to stem the tide of violence, the UNSC has the authority to authorize the use of military force. This is a last resort, used only when all other options have been exhausted and the threat to international peace is imminent. This is a power reserved for the most extreme cases, where all other options have been exhausted and international peace is imminently threatened. The decision to use force is never taken lightly and involves careful consideration of the potential consequences. The UNSC also plays a crucial role in overseeing the complex and often dangerous work of peacekeeping operations. These missions are essential for maintaining stability in post-conflict areas and supporting the transition to lasting peace. These operations, comprised of military, police, and civilian personnel from UN member states, are deployed to conflict zones around the world. They work under challenging conditions to protect civilians, support the rule of law, and help rebuild societies torn apart by conflict. They work to protect civilians, monitor ceasefires, and create conditions conducive to lasting peace. This includes rebuilding infrastructure, supporting governance, and fostering reconciliation among divided communities. The UNSC's mandate extends beyond simply reacting to immediate crises. It also involves long-term strategic planning to prevent future conflicts and address underlying issues that contribute to instability. It is also tasked with addressing the root causes of conflict, such as poverty, inequality, and human rights violations. By tackling these issues, the UNSC aims to create a more just and equitable world where peace can flourish. This includes promoting sustainable development, fostering international cooperation, and advocating for the peaceful resolution of disputes. Through these efforts, the UNSC strives to build a foundation for enduring peace and security, ensuring that future generations can live in a world free from the scourge of war. The early years of the UNSC were marked by the escalating tensions of the Cold War, a period characterized by intense geopolitical rivalry. This ideological struggle between the United States and the Soviet Union, two superpowers with vastly different political systems and worldviews, and their respective allies, cast a long shadow over international relations, influencing global politics and shaping the course of history. The UNSC became a stage for superpower rivalry, with the US and the USSR frequently using their veto power to block actions that they perceived as detrimental to their interests. This often led to a stalemate, where meaningful resolutions were difficult to achieve. This period witnessed numerous proxy wars and regional conflicts, often fueled by Cold War tensions. Countries around the world found themselves caught in the crossfire of this ideological battle. The UNSC, hampered by superpower gridlock, struggled to effectively address these crises. The constant vetoes and political maneuvering made it challenging to reach consensus on critical issues. Despite these challenges, the UNSC did achieve some notable successes during the Cold War. These successes demonstrated the Council's potential to mediate and resolve conflicts, even in the face of significant obstacles. It played a pivotal role in mediating the Suez Crisis of 1956, preventing a larger conflict between Egypt, Israel, France, and the United Kingdom. This intervention showcased the UNSC's ability to act as a mediator in international disputes. The UNSC also authorized peacekeeping operations in the Middle East, Cyprus, and the Congo, helping to contain conflicts and prevent further bloodshed. These missions were crucial in maintaining peace and stability in volatile regions. The Korean War, which erupted in 1950, presented a unique challenge as it marked the first time the UNSC authorized the use of military force to repel an aggressor. This decision set a precedent for future UN military interventions. However, the Soviet Union's boycott of the UNSC at the time allowed for this historic decision to be made. The absence of the Soviet veto enabled the Council to take decisive action. The Cold War tested the UNSC's ability to fulfill its mandate in a world sharply divided by ideological differences and superpower competition. The Council's role was constantly challenged by the broader geopolitical context. While the Council's effectiveness was often hampered by vetoes and political maneuvering, it still managed to play a crucial role in preventing several conflicts from escalating into global conflagrations. The UNSC's efforts, though imperfect, were instrumental in maintaining a fragile peace during one of the most tumultuous periods in modern history. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 signaled the end of the Cold War, a monumental event that reshaped the global political landscape. This historic moment ushered in an era of both promise and uncertainty for the United Nations Security Council, or UNSC, as it navigated a world no longer defined by the binary opposition of the United States and the Soviet Union. With the specter of superpower confrontation receding, there were hopes for a new world order, characterized by greater cooperation and a renewed focus on multilateralism. The international community envisioned a future where global issues could be addressed collectively without the paralyzing deadlock of Cold War politics. The UNSC, freed from the constraints of Cold War gridlock, was poised to play a more active and assertive role in addressing global challenges. It was an opportunity for the Council to redefine its purpose and effectiveness in a rapidly changing world. However, the post-Cold War world soon proved to be a complex and volatile landscape. The dissolution of the Soviet Union did not bring about universal peace. Instead, it revealed deep-seated ethnic tensions and political instability in various regions. The collapse of the Soviet Union created a power vacuum that fueled ethnic conflicts and civil wars in many parts of the world. Countries that were once under Soviet influence struggled with newfound independence, often leading to violent clashes and humanitarian crises. The UNSC was called upon to respond to a surge in humanitarian crises and complex emergencies, often in situations where there were no easy solutions. the Council faced the daunting task of intervening in conflicts that were deeply rooted in historical grievances and socio-political complexities. The Rwandan genocide of 1994 stands as a stark reminder of the UNSC's limitations in this new era. The horrific events in Rwanda highlighted the challenges of timely intervention and the consequences of international inaction. Despite clear warnings of impending atrocities, the international community, including the UNSC, failed to take timely and decisive action to prevent the slaughter of hundreds of thousands of people. This failure underscored the need for more effective mechanisms to prevent and respond to such crises. The UNSC also grappled with the rise of new and evolving threats to international peace and security. The post-Cold War era brought with it challenges that were not confined to traditional state conflicts. Terrorism, transnational organized crime, climate change, and cyber warfare posed unprecedented challenges, requiring innovative approaches and greater cooperation among member states. These issues demanded a rethinking of security paradigms and the development of new strategies to address them effectively. The UNSC's response to these challenges has been a mixed bag of successes and setbacks. While it has made significant strides in some areas, it has also struggled to adapt to the rapidly changing global landscape. It has achieved notable victories in some areas, such as the establishment of international tribunals to prosecute war crimes and crimes against humanity. These tribunals have played a crucial role in delivering justice and holding perpetrators accountable. However, it has also faced criticism for its handling of certain crises, its susceptibility to political maneuvering, and its slow pace of reform to reflect the changing geopolitical realities of the 21st century. The UNSC's ability to effectively address global challenges continues to be a subject of intense debate and scrutiny. Artificial intelligence can revolutionize the operations and strategies of the United Nations Security Council. The integration of AI technologies has the potential to transform the way the UNSC approaches its mission of maintaining global peace and security. One of the most significant advancements is the use of advanced data analytics. AI systems can process and analyze vast amounts of data at unprecedented speeds, providing the UNSC with real-time insights into emerging threats and conflict zones. Predictive analytics powered by AI would allow the Council to anticipate potential conflicts before they escalate, enabling timely and preventive measures. Moreover, AI-driven logistics and supply chain management can streamline the UNSC's operational efficiency. Autonomous systems can manage the deployment of resources, ensuring that humanitarian aid and peacekeeping forces reach their destinations swiftly and effectively. This technological leap can minimize delays and maximize the impact of the Council's interventions. However, the integration of AI is not without its challenges. Ethical considerations surrounding the use of AI in military operations have sparked intense debate. The UNSC must navigate the complex landscape of AI ethics, ensuring that autonomous decision-making systems are used responsibly and in accordance with international law. The potential for AI to make life-and-death decisions raises critical questions about accountability and oversight. As we move further into the 21st century, the role of AI in the UNSC's operations will continue to evolve. The Council must adapt to these technological advancements while upholding its commitment to international peace and security. The potential impact of artificial intelligence on the UNSC is a testament to the transformative power of technology and its potential to shape the future of global governance. The journey of the UNSC, from its origins in a world scarred by war to its current challenges and technological advancements, underscores its enduring mission to build a safer, more just world. As we look to the future, the UNSC's ability to harness the power of AI will be crucial in addressing the complex and dynamic threats of our time. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive future updates.